Hello Vavers, you're watching YouTube channel Daily USA News Alert. Breaking: Trump may dispatch volunteer force to help secure U.S. border. According to new reports on Thursday, President Trump and his administration are considering dispatching a volunteer team of emergency responders to help at the U.S.-Mexico border. Multiple sources close to the continued talks have stated that the president is currently exploring options to combat the rising numbers of arrests at the porous border, with the volunteer team expected to address both humanitarian concerns as well as security. A DHS spokesperson has confirmed that the option was currently in the exploratory phase, and was unable to provide further details as to whether an existing team would be used, or a new one would be created to serve that specific purpose. The issue of border security continues to leave the country sharply divided along partisan lines, with U.S. lawmakers repeatedly clashing over President Trump's ongoing attempts to improve border security. The Trump administration may send a volunteer emergency response team to assist with security and humanitarian efforts at the U.S. Mexico border, according to 4 current and former officials briefed on the discussions. With border arrest numbers on the rise, the Trump administration has been casting about for ways to devote additional resources to stem the flow of migrants, according to a DHS official familiar with the discussions. To date, the Trump administration has deployed to the southern border hundreds of additional agents from its 19,443-strong Border Patrol force. It's also sent 6,000 active duty and National Guard troops. Yet even though border crossings remain well below their peak levels during the 1990s and early 2000s, President Donald Trump judges efforts to stem illegal immigration to be insufficient. The president's February declaration that illegal border crossings were a national emergency necessitating the spending of $6.7 billion unapproved by Congress suffered a blow Thursday when the Senate voted, 59-41, to block the declaration. 12 Republicans voted with Democrats against the president. "I sort of took this as, hey, here's this new idea," the first DHS official said of the volunteer force under consideration. "The lawyers are trying to figure out whether it's possible at all." The Homeland Security Department maintains a surge capacity force intended to augment the federal response to a catastrophic disaster, according to a webpage that details its operations. The unit is composed of volunteers, from DHS and other federal agencies, who are deployed in response to hurricanes and wildfires. The idea of sending an emergency response team to the border is in an exploratory phase, according to the first DHS official. Whether the administration would use its existing team or create a new unit remains unclear, the official said. The number of arrests at the southwest border, a metric used to determine illegal crossings, rose in February to its highest level since March 2009. Still, arrests remain far below the levels of the late 1980s, 1990s and 2000s. The Trump administration seeks to hire 26,370 Border Patrol agents as part of its enforcement crackdown, but it remains nearly 7,000 agents short of that total, according to a Government Accountability Office report released earlier this month. The existing surge capacity force has been deployed in response to hurricanes and wildfires when the Federal Emergency Management Agency has been overwhelmed, but never before to assist with border security efforts. Established in the wake of Hurricane Katrina, the team was first activated to respond to Hurricane Sandy in 2012. DHS deployed it again in 2017 to assist with hurricane recovery efforts and with wildfires in California, according to the program's webpage. The volunteers need approval from their federal supervisors, and continue to receive pay during deployments. FEMA, however, reimburses travel expenses and overtime,